Some nights feel longer than they should. You wake up again, glance at the clock, and realize only 2 hours have passed since the last time you went to the bathroom. The room is quiet, but your mind is restless and your body feels heavy. If you are over 60, this may sound familiar. Many men quietly accept it as a normal part of aging, yet the truth is different. According to research from Harvard Medical School, certain everyday foods can naturally help your body calm inflammation, restore balance, and reduce the pressure that keeps you waking up. This is not about expensive treatments or complicated routines. It is about one powerful food found in almost any grocery store that most men overlook. Prepared the right way, it can gently support your prostate, improve your comfort, and even help you sleep longer through the night. I have seen it work for veterans, teachers, and grandfathers who thought nothing could change. If you have ever wished for a night without constant interruptions, stay with me. Share your age in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and let us begin this journey toward better comfort and a stronger you. Many men believe that problems with the prostate are an unavoidable part of aging, but that is not the full story. Your prostate is a small gland, yet it plays a big role in your comfort, your urinary control, and your overall quality of life. As the years pass, it can become more sensitive to the foods you eat, the way you move, and even how you manage stress each day. This means the size and health of your prostate are not determined by age alone. Research shows that chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons the prostate starts to swell and press against the bladder. This pressure creates that constant feeling of needing to go even when the bladder is not full. For many men over 60, it is not just about losing sleep. It is about losing the freedom to enjoy life without planning every outing around the nearest bathroom. The encouraging truth is that your prostate can respond when given the right support. Simple daily changes in what you eat and how you live can help calm irritation, restore balance, and improve bladder control. You do not need a long list of supplements or complicated treatments. You need the right fuel, the right habits, and the patience to let your body recover. And that is why the first food we are about to explore has made such a difference for so many men. Food number 1, cooked tomatoes. When most people think of tomatoes, they picture a bright slice on a sandwich or a fresh salad on a summer day. But for men, over 60 tomatoes can be much more than a splash of color on the plate. When cooked the right way, they become one of the most effective natural allies for your prostate. The key is a powerful antioxidant called lycopene, the nutrient that gives tomatoes their deep red color. In raw tomatoes, lycopene is locked inside the cell walls, making it harder for your body to absorb. But when tomatoes are heated, whether simmered into a sauce, roasted in the oven, or turned into a rich soup, the cell walls break down and lycopene becomes available to work inside you. Inside the prostate, lycopene acts like a cooling balm on irritated tissue. Over time, low-grade inflammation can cause swelling pressing on the bladder and creating that constant urge to go. Lycopene helps reduce oxidative stress, which is similar to your cells slowly rusting from the inside. This is especially valuable for men in their later years, when hormone balance and tissue health need extra care. I remember one patient, Robert, a retired firefighter, who had been waking up 4 or 5 times a night for years. He loved tomatoes, but only ate them raw in sandwiches or salads. When I explained the difference that cooking could make, he was skeptical, but willing to try. We planned for him to eat tomato-based soups twice a week, roasted cherry tomatoes with olive oil on weekends, and pasta with homemade marinara sauce once a week. Within 6 weeks, Robert returned to my office with a smile I had not seen in years. He told me he had slept 6 hours straight the night before, something he thought was no longer possible. This was not magic. It was the science of giving the body the right tools to heal. Studies have shown that men with higher levels of lycopene in their blood tend to have smaller prostate volumes and fewer urinary symptoms. Because lycopene is fat-soluble, pairing cooked tomatoes with healthy fats like olive oil makes it even more effective. Alongside lycopene, tomatoes also provide vitamin C, potassium, and folate, which all support urinary and overall health. Whether you grow them in your backyard or buy them canned from the store cooked, tomatoes are affordable, versatile, and easy to include in your meals. If you want to give your prostate a better chance to calm down, start with this simple habit and let time do the rest. Food number 2, pumpkin seeds. At first glance, pumpkin seeds may seem too small to make a real difference. Yet for men over 60, these little seeds can be a powerful source of protection for your prostate. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral that your prostate needs more than almost any other part of your body. Zinc plays a role in cell repair, hormone balance, and controlling inflammation, all of which help prevent swelling that can press on your bladder. As you age, your zinc levels naturally decline. This is partly due to changes in digestion, and partly because the body's ability to store and use zinc becomes less efficient. Many men do not realize they are running low until urinary problems start to appear. I recall one patient, James, a retired postman, who had to plan his day around frequent trips to the bathroom. His tests showed lower than ideal zinc levels, so I suggested adding a small handful of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds to his daily routine. James sprinkled them on his morning oatmeal, mixed them into yogurt, and sometimes ate them as a quick snack. Within 3 weeks, he noticed that the urgency had eased. By the 6th week, he could sit through an entire movie without having to leave halfway through. For him, that was freedom he had not felt in years. Pumpkin seeds also offer healthy fats, magnesium, and plant compounds called phytosterols. These work together to improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and even help shrink the prostate over time. The key is consistency. Eating them once in a while will not rebuild your zinc reserves. Making them part of your daily habit will. When choosing pumpkin seeds, look for raw and fresh ones to keep their nutrients intact. Avoid heavily salted or flavored versions, which can add too much sodium and undo some of the benefits. Whether you buy them in bulk from a local store or scoop them straight from a fresh pumpkin, you are giving your body a simple but effective tool for better prostate health. Food number 3: pomegranate. Pomegranate is often seen as a decorative holiday fruit or a splash of color in a fancy salad. Yet for men over 60, it can be much more than that. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, powerful plant antioxidants that protect healthy prostate tissue and slow the processes that cause it to swell. These antioxidants work by reducing inflammation and neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells over time. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of prostate enlargement. When the tissue is constantly irritated, it begins to change in ways that press on the bladder and disrupt normal urination. Studies have shown that drinking pure pomegranate juice can lower certain inflammatory markers and may even help slow the rise of PSA levels, a common measure of prostate health. I remember Gerald, a 74-year-old retired Navy officer who had been watching his PSA climb year after year. He was healthy in most other ways, but concerned about where the numbers were heading. I suggested adding a small glass of pure pomegranate juice 3 times a week without added sugar or artificial ingredients. He agreed, thinking it was too simple to matter. 3 months later, Gerald's PSA had not only stopped climbing, it had dropped slightly. While we could not say pomegranate was the only reason, he told me it had become a ritual he enjoyed. He even began eating the seeds fresh, sprinkling them over his morning oatmeal or mixing them into yogurt. The benefits of pomegranate go beyond the prostate. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the tissues, helping them repair and function properly. This is especially important for men in their later years, when circulation can slow down. The key is moderation, as pomegranate is naturally sweet. A small serving is all you need to get the benefits without affecting your blood sugar. Preparing pomegranate takes a little effort, but it sends a clear message to yourself: your health is worth the time. Whether enjoyed fresh or as pure juice, it is a simple, natural way to give your prostate extra protection and your body the support it needs. Food number 4: green tea. For many people, tea is just something to drink on a cold day or when they feel unwell. But for men over 60, green tea can be a gentle daily medicine for the prostate and bladder. The secret lies in compounds called catechins, powerful plant antioxidants that reduce inflammation and help relax the smooth muscles around the bladder, neck, and prostate. When those muscles are tight and irritated, you feel urgency, frequency, and a weaker flow. When they relax, you regain control and comfort. I remember John, a 66-year-old retired school principal, who began each morning with 3 strong cups of coffee. By midday, he was chasing the bathroom and feeling frustrated. I suggested replacing his second cup of coffee with freshly brewed green tea. Not the bottled version from the store, but loose leaves or quality tea bags steeped for just the right amount of time. At first he was reluctant. Coffee was his ritual. But within 2 weeks, he noticed he could get through meetings and errands without that constant pressure. Green tea works in more than one way. Its antioxidants help protect prostate cells from oxidative stress, which can accelerate swelling and discomfort. It also supports healthy hormone balance, an important factor in prostate health. And because it has less caffeine than coffee, it is gentler on the bladder while still giving a mild boost in energy. The way you prepare it matters. Oversteeping can make the tea bitter, and adding too much sugar can cancel out the benefits. I recommend steeping for about 3 minutes and adding a squeeze of lemon to enhance antioxidant absorption. Some men make it part of their mid-morning break, while others enjoy it in the afternoon to replace that extra coffee that keeps them running to the bathroom. Beyond its physical benefits, green tea can also be part of a calming ritual. Taking a few moments to prepare it, sit down and sip slowly is an act of self-care. When that small habit brings measurable relief to your prostate and bladder, it becomes something you look forward to. With consistency, green tea can be a simple but powerful step toward better comfort and health. Food number 5: salmon. For men over 60, salmon is more than just a tasty dinner. It is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which act like a fire extinguisher for inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the prostate may not cause pain at first, but it quietly swells the tissue, increases pressure on the bladder, and disrupts urinary flow. By lowering inflammation, omega-3 can help create a calmer environment so your prostate can function more comfortably. I remember Howard, a 70-year-old retired mechanic who had been waking up multiple times each night for years. He avoided fish because he disliked the fishy taste, relying mostly on meat and processed food for protein. When I explained how salmon could reduce inflammation and improve his comfort, he agreed to try. We found recipes he enjoyed like grilled salmon with lemon, and herbs-baked salmon with garlic and dill, and poached salmon over fresh greens. After 2 months of eating salmon 2 or 3 times a week, Howard noticed something remarkable. His nighttime bathroom trips had decreased, and his wife commented on his improved mood and energy. This was not just about the prostate. Omega-3 support the heart, brain, and joints, which makes them valuable for overall health in later years. Salmon is also rich in vitamin D, selenium, and protein, all of which play a role in tissue repair, immune function, and hormone balance. When choosing salmon, wild-caught is the best option for quality, but frozen or canned salmon can still be excellent if fresh is not available. The key is to prepare it in ways that preserve its benefits. Avoid deep frying or heavy breading, which add unhealthy fats and cancel out the good you are trying to do. Grilling, baking, broiling, or poaching are the best methods. Pair salmon with vegetables high in antioxidants like spinach, broccoli, or roasted peppers for a double boost to your anti-inflammatory efforts. Over time, getting enough omega-3 does more than reduce current inflammation. It also changes the way your body responds to future irritants, making your prostate more resilient. For a simple change with benefits that reach far beyond the prostate, adding salmon to your weekly menu is one of the smartest steps you can take. Adding the right foods can make a big difference for your prostate, but so can removing the wrong ones. Certain everyday foods quietly irritate the prostate, increasing inflammation and making urinary symptoms worse. Even if you are eating well most of the time, a few harmful choices can undo much of your progress. Processed meats such as bacon, sausage, and deli slices are some of the biggest offenders. They are loaded with preservatives and high levels of sodium, which can cause your body to retain fluid. This added fluid puts more pressure on your bladder and can make nighttime bathroom trips more frequent. Some processed meats also contain additives that may interfere with hormone balance, adding to prostate stress. Excess dairy is another hidden problem for some men. While moderate amounts may be fine, multiple servings of milk, cheese, or cream each day can trigger hormonal shifts or mild inflammation. Reducing dairy to just a few servings per week can help calm the prostate for those who are sensitive. Sugary drinks are another major concern. Soda-sweetened tea and many energy drinks cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, which can promote inflammation throughout the body. If these drinks also contain caffeine, they stimulate the bladder, creating both urgency and frequency. Swapping them for water, herbal tea, or unsweetened beverages can make a noticeable difference in just a couple of weeks. Salty snacks like chips and pretzels might seem harmless, but they encourage you to drink more fluids while also causing fluid retention. This combination means more pressure on your urinary system. Reducing them rather than cutting them completely is usually enough to see improvement. You do not have to be perfect. Enjoying a favorite treat once in a while will not undo your efforts. The goal is to cut these problem foods by half or more, so your prostate has a chance to settle down and respond to the healthy changes you are making elsewhere in your diet. When you remove what harms and keep what heals, you give your body the best chance to recover and stay comfortable. Eating the right foods is a powerful step, but your daily habits can multiply the benefits or quietly undo them. One of the simplest changes is adjusting how and when you drink water. Staying hydrated is important, but drinking a tall glass right before bed often leads to multiple bathroom trips at night. Instead, front-load your water intake earlier in the day and reduce it in the evening so your bladder can rest. Movement is another key factor. Gentle daily exercise, such as a 20-minute walk, increases blood flow to the pelvic area, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the prostate. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, which is important because excess belly fat is linked to hormonal imbalances that can worsen prostate symptoms. Over time, this light but regular activity can improve both comfort and control. Strengthening your pelvic floor muscles can also make a difference. Simple exercises like contracting and relaxing these muscles help improve bladder control and reduce urgency. They can be done anywhere without equipment and take just a few minutes each day. Managing stress is equally important. Chronic stress can raise certain hormones and inflammatory chemicals in the body, which may irritate the prostate. Taking a few minutes each day for deep breathing, stretching, or quiet reflection can calm your mind and support your physical health. Finally, prioritize quality sleep. Poor rest disrupts hormone balance, slows tissue repair, and leaves you feeling drained. A calming bedtime routine, such as dimming the lights, avoiding screens, and keeping your room cool, can help your body recover overnight. When combined with the right foods, these habits give your prostate the best chance to heal and function well. Your prostate health is not fixed by age alone. Small, consistent changes in what you eat and how you live can bring remarkable improvements in a matter of weeks. By adding cooked tomatoes, pumpkin seeds, pomegranate green tea, and salmon to your routine, you are giving your body nutrients and compounds that reduce inflammation, restore balance, and support healthy function. At the same time, limiting processed meats, excess dairy, sugary drinks, and salty snacks removes hidden irritants that keep your symptoms from improving. Lifestyle choices make the difference even greater. Staying active, managing stress, strengthening your pelvic floor, and improving sleep quality all help your body respond better to the foods you choose. This is not about perfection. It is about creating an environment inside your body where your prostate can thrive instead of struggle. I have seen men who thought they would always be tied to the bathroom at night regain restful sleep, better control, and the confidence to enjoy life again. You can do the same. Start with one change today, keep going, and let time work for you. If this information has been helpful, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe so you do not miss the next tip for protecting your long-term health.